Call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go ahead.
They start the drive with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Solo left Zion. Hey.
Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man. It's Diami Brown, complete. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Watson, Oscar. Let's go.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
21G.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And fights through one man. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 21T.
Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Diami Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Ready, set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
18 Cardinals,
They, of
18
course,
Cardinals.
coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
7-7, our score after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it second down and 12.
Ready!
Off the play fake. Hart. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Go. Operating from the gun. Hart. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Tua going to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
All right.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown.
44. Ready.
The runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington has taken the lead. in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On the jump.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's out quickly to Chenault. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Big Lions.
Gibbs straight ahead to about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here we go, Jack.
From the 33, here's a second down and 6.
Bronco 80. Go, Rig. Go.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Check that. Street. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This 2nd and 4.
Hey! Whoa! Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 53 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Let's go in the game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Hey, turbo two. Turbo two. Turbo two. Turbo one, Hive. Turbo one, Hive. Eight.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
21G.
In motion comes the tight end left. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Connection made with Chenault. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go now.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hurt. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Hart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
21, Lions 10.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Go ahead.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Two is throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
All right.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
21G, 21G. Hey, 21 TA. 10-3, kick. Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 78 yards. And the Commanders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 28, Lions 10.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Ready.
Second down and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Okay,
This
break.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action. Hart. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey! Long!
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Hart. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Come on, come
The
on.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Tackle made by Chase Young. Now 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another run for Gibbs here. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
Let's get off the field.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down, Detroit.
Cougar 19. They got to walk that up, baby.
Looking to throw. Hart. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Ready.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Tempo.
Operating from the gun. Hart. He's got it to Williams.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
At the Commanders' 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hustle. Go.
On the give, here's Gibbs. Fighting down past the 45. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Roll. Ready.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Check Bobcat. Ready.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready, set.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Hart. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Let's go now. 70 Ranger.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hart. It's caught. It's Chenault again. Touchdown! Laviska Chenault. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Lions 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Down the sideline it goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here
The
we
Detroit
go.
offense ready to begin their drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Get it.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get it.
To throw again. Hart. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw on 3rd down. Hart. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Go.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Hart. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready, set.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
All right, fellas, listen up.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Corner, long. Turbo 1, high.
From the gun, it's Tua. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, here's Agnew. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
79 Broncos.
You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
32-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Hart. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Check out.
Throwing on 1st down. Hart. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
Here we go.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're in control. Here's a start 1st and 10, and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Looking to pass. Tua. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Play action, now it's Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Get right here.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So a victory here for the Commanders. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today, and really